Out of D.C. this morning as a bill to reopen the government is now heading to the House.
They'll take up the Senate bill passed just hours ago. Michelle Beck is at the live desk tracking that timeline and what exactly is in the bill. But first, let's get to Audrey Russo as the impact on flights are not letting up this morning, Audrey.
Yeah, not a lot of smiles here at the airport this morning, and looking at the departure board, it's easy to see why. More than 40 flights scheduled to be canceled here at MSP. You can see a chunk of 5 right there. This is a move from the FAA that's supposed to ease the burden on understaffed and burned out air traffic controllers. But the cuts are expected to get more severe as the week goes on. Take a look at this. Airlines reduced their schedules by 6% ahead of today. Starting Thursday, that's going to jump to 8%. And then on Friday, 10% of flights are scheduled to be canceled per the FAA. Now, the agency is letting airlines decide which flights to axe. And many airlines are choosing to keep their long-distance international flights, instead canceling trips on smaller regional carriers like American Eagle and Delta Connection. One passenger that I spoke to, though, and this is a little bit of a bright side, tells me that she's actually received very clear communication from her airline as to whether or not her flight was going to be canceled today.
Well, we usually get to the airport at least 2 hours early anyway, and they said that was still the time that they recommended. But Delta was really good about notifying us and said they'd already done the required FAA cancellations through Tuesday. So we knew Sunday that it wasn't going to be canceled.
Now, that passenger did tell me she's a little bit more concerned about her return flight on Friday, especially because these cancellations are the planned cancellations. There's still, of course, unplanned situations that could crop up and are cropping up. Now, when it comes to how these airlines are communicating with their passengers, I'll have a little bit more on that coming up in about 30 minutes. But for now, I'll send things back to you.